Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea. Welcome to Chronicle Speaks.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
So for a full year, we were unaware of who the D and G Jane Doe was. However, she has been forced to reveal herself, and her name is Anna Kane. People have gone from thinking this woman was Tierra Marie, Keisha Shantae, even Lamisha Fuller, who stated blink twice was about her. I blinked 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times, and still did not think that she was a Diddy victim. Now, Diddy's team was fighting hard to get Anna's identity revealed because she was once a Jane Doe. They stated that she was a public-facing figure, and come to find out, she was once married to hockey star Evander Kane, and their relationship was just as tumultuous as some of these Diddy cases. We're going to get into this story and so much more, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this story and so much more. Now let's get back into it. Jane Doe recently had to amend her complaint, this time letting her name show. Just to bring you up to speed, if you don't know about this story, Jane Doe had a fateful night 20 years ago that has caused her emotional distress. Now, Jane Doe, who was 17 in 2003, was with friends at a lounge in Detroit when she was approached by Harv Pierre, who was with his friends and a third assailant. Harv Pierre, who was a longtime friend of Combs, who eventually became the president of Bad Boy, began to describe his best friend to Anna. Now, Pierre put Diddy on the phone, and Diddy said that he wanted to meet her. Now, Pierre told her to come with him to the bathroom, where he did some cocaine from an aluminum can. Now, Pierre sexually assaulted Anna in the bathroom. He then advised her to come with him onto a jet, with the third assailant tagging along, following them to New York City. When she got there, she got to Daddy's House Studios, where she was plied alcohol and drugs, and that night became very blurry to her. She was then essayed by Diddy, a third assailant, and then Harv Pierre once again. She was left in the bathroom alone and needed assistance to walk out of the building, where she went back to a car, was taken back to an airport, and flown back to Michigan. Anna said in a statement, "I had hoped to use a pseudonym in pursuing justice for what happened to me as a teenager. Defendants demand that I use my name was an attempt to intimidate me, but I am not intimidated. I am prepared to proceed and hold accountable those who have harmed me." Now, Anna sued Diddy, Harv Pierre, the third assailant, Daddy's House Recording Inc., and Bad Boy Entertainment under the Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Law, which is a law that allows survivors of gender-based violence to seek damages from their abusers and other responsible entities. Now, in December of 2022, the New York Council passed an amendment to the Gender-Motivated Violence Act that included a 2-year look-back window for claims that had passed the statute of limitations. So Diddy's team was like, no, you're trying to use the Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act along with the Child Victims Act, and those two are conflicting. Because of that, you can't use the amendment of the look-back window because this incident happened before that amendment was passed. The court granted in part and denied in part. They stated that she could no longer file suit against Daddy's House and Bad Boy. That was dismissed. However, Diddy, Harv Pierre, and the third assailant are still on the hook. And the court date is set for January 9th, 2025. So we were all wondering, out of all the Jane Does and John Does, why was Diddy and his team fighting so hard to have this one revealed? Well, it turns out that Anna and her ex-husband Evander have quite a checkered past.
And a story I have never seen before, Evander Kane had his ex-wife kicked out of a game last night due to the fact that he has a restraining order on her. Evander Kane has been in the NHL for a little bit now. He's had some ups and downs in his career, but he's certainly a talented player. He currently plays for the Edmonton Oilers. He recently was married to this woman, Anna. They had a child together, but things ended about as badly as things can end. Last night, the Oilers played in Detroit, and Anna, a day before her birthday, went to the game. After Evander saw that Anna was at the game, he requested the security to kick her out because he has a restraining order against her, and that is what happened. Following their divorce, Evander Kane did get a restraining order against her back in the end of 2021. These two had a nasty divorce. Evander claimed that she faked a pregnancy, went as far as wearing a fake pregnant shirt to make it seem like she was pregnant. He also requested full custody of his kids, which was granted. On her Instagram story, which has about 35 slides at this point in time, which is, I guess, fitting, she said, "No face, no case," while literally putting her face in the foot. I don't know if she heard that like in a rap song or something, but that don't add up. She also said, "Need 15 security to walk me out because is so little." Here she is at the game. She was wearing a Red Wings hat. She went to the game with her friend Stephanie Ibrahim. Let me just say, these two girls are trouble. Stephanie posted on her Instagram story that her and Anna were getting kicked out, and she described this situation as haram. I only touched on like 5 to 10% of these two's crazy relationship, but this is just another chapter of it. I mean, crazy.
So there was a lot of going back and forth between these two. Once on social media, Anna stated that she had to sell her wedding ring for baby formula because Evander was out in Europe gallivanting, spending all the couple's money. She also stated that he once was throwing games to win money because he has a gambling addiction. The NHL had to step in and investigate, and fortunately for him, those rumors were debunked. Then it was the infamous video that she posted to social media where she stated he pointed a pow pow at her. However, he stated that it was for a photo shoot that they had together, and here they are pictured with the pow pow. In 2021, Anna posted this to her social media. "So you leave July 8th, you do not call or text at all for 7 days. Then you inform me you are going to Europe for a vacation. Must be nice. But at the same time tell me our house is being taken by the bank, but do not come home to help your pregnant wife pack or help with anything at all. You have enough money to party and stay in hotels in Europe, go to dinners every night, but I can't buy my daughter formula and you force me to sell my wedding ring to have any money to survive as you party every day, every night, never calling your daughter and asking not even one time how I'm doing by myself. I don't even know if there are even words to describe the kind of evil person that you are to abandon your wife who is pregnant with your son and your 1-year-old daughter who walked around the house with her bunny saying dada for a week looking for you. Don't post old pictures like you're home or like you're with her. Everyone knows the type of person you are." The allegations from Anna against Evander did not sit well with him, so he ended up getting a restraining order against Anna. Anna didn't take too kindly of that restraining order, and she continued to try to involve herself in his life. Hence the no face, no case picture of her being escorted out of his game by security because of the restraining order. Evander was awarded sole custody of the couple's daughter in 2021. I can definitely say that I do believe that Diddy and his team wanted her name to be released because they knew this information was out there, and they wanted this information to overshadow the crime of taking a 17-year-old from Detroit to New York without permission from her parents, plying her up with drugs and alcohol so 3 grown men can essay her, and then sending her back on her way as if nothing ever happened. If this is indeed true, Diddy, you're still a monster. So are you, Harv Pierre, and so are you, third assailant. What do you think is going to happen at this January 5th pre-trial conference between Diddy, Harv Pierre, the third assailant, and Jane Doe, aka Anna Kane? What I need to do is hear from you. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about everything going on, and you know how we do. We will talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. But before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my new episodes.